think for live.
Everyone seems to I got something to prove.
All right, let's go ahead and get it started. What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Hope everybody's having a good morning. We got Filthy Pips here with Peter. Peter, if you want to say what's up.
What's up, guys? This is Peter. How y'all doing today?
Okay, I'm gonna. If you guys have any questions or comments or anything, just feel free to drop it in the YouTube chat. We'll answer them. So, first thing I'm gonna go over is gold. Because last week, I had called a buy on gold, and the reason being is because market cycle we have 1-2 push, and I said that we had needed a third push up. And the TP I had set was 1681, but I said it would go to 1700, and it's gone to 1700 and beyond. You see that, Peter? Ooh, clean.
Yeah.
So
Gold's gonna be crazy.
One thing I want to say real quick is gold. The spread. I had posted this in the chat earlier. The spread between the spot dollars apart. So the spot price needs to catch up to the physical price of gold, meaning gold's got to be at $2,000 or 2,000. The price of gold per ounce should hit 2,000 sometime this year. It's definitely gonna hit that.
Hopefully this month, man.
The reason why I say that is because on the weekly we have a kill zone. Filthy kill zone right there. So we have a kill zone right there around 1760 to 1750. I would love to see gold come up there. And obviously, spreads on gold on non-regulated brokers are massive. So that's why I not only recommend trading you, but I recommend buying physical gold, buy ETFs, buy anything gold or silver. And if you check silver, when it was at $13 an ounce, I was saying to buy up silver. Now we're at $15 per ounce. So silver and gold are definitely the safe assets you want to have. Awesome, right on with your analysis. Perfect. UJ, when the week had opened yesterday, Market was right here. I had taken a sell on UJ. Definitely a beautiful sell. I know Anthony, who's also on this call, we were talking about it. This was a beautiful sell on UJ1 market cycles. So real quick, let me show you guys what I mean by that. We had this W1, 2, 3 push up, M formation, and then this was one push down. This was kind of the second, but we needed another massive push down, and you can see that UJ is still continuing to push down. So if we go to a higher time frame, UJ just reached the kill zone.
Yep.
On the 4 hour. Now let's see what would happen if we go to a daily and look at UJ. Peter, what do you see happening on UJ on the daily? Definitely gonna continue.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. I had myself muted. I forgot. Yeah, probably reject that area, but we might even see a breakout.
Yeah, if we see a breakout on this, on the smaller time frames, it'll definitely be a nice breakout. If you look at cycle, you had 1 push, 2 push, 3 push. We could possibly today get something like this.
Yeah.
If we do, I'm definitely gonna buy right there. If we get a break above this line, inverted head and shoulders, that would be beautiful. GJ, on the other hand, I believe GJ will be bearish for the short time. Delete everything. I don't know if you agree with me, Peter, but
GJ, I have to check it more in depth.
Reason being is because we have that head and shoulders right there. Nice head and shoulders. So I believe we'll push down a little bit on GJ, at least to the 134.12 zone, which is a kill zone.
Yeah, there's a kill zone on the daily, and the 50 bounce, it's like right above it. So we could hopefully see it come down, GJ.
Yeah, and then possible entry. Let's do that, and let's deuce it out.
Deuce it out.
You see where the 50% is? Right on the deuce.
Sheesh.
Ooh, let's get that.
Yeah.
So let's see if the measured move lines up with the analysis. So it's a 78 pip measured move. If I'm correct, this should lie on the line I had drawn just a few seconds ago. Almost 134.20.
Yo, that's even around the 50 bounce. That's
Yeah,
another confirmation.
exactly. And the 50 bounce is essentially the 5200 EMA.
Yep.
A secret strategy we use. Definitely helps with entries. Yeah, I'm gonna look to sell GJ if we see a rejection candle off of the 50%. Let me send that link to the chart in the YouTube chat. So I just sent that over to you guys. You guys can see that chart. And if you guys have any charts, just feel free to drop them in the comments. We'll analyze them, go over them with you. Make sure to put some notes on it. UJ is starting to make its way up. Also, Peter, let's check for news.
Yep.
Oops. G7 meetings today, nothing crazy.
Retail sales.
Tomorrow we got retail sales, the monetary policy report for Canada. Australia's got their little
Employment
NFP,
rate. Employment change.
unemployment claims. I don't know if you guys saw, but there were more jobs lost over the past 4 weeks than they were created since the 2008, 2009 financial crisis, which is insane. Millions of people losing jobs through this pandemic. It's sad to see, and I pray for the best for everybody, but this is why people need to wake up to what's really going on in the world. Let's go to Euro USD. On the other hand, Euro USD, last week's analysis. Peter, I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
We both had this same analysis. This deuce right here, wick entry. We were at that point, called the buy. And beautiful rise up for 131 pips.
Yeah.
We could see a retracement for New York because the intraday cycle take a sell right now if you can handle the risk.
Hey, Hussein, are you thinking it'll hit that kill zone by around 109,463 and 109,435? Yeah, that one right there. And
yeah, we'll hit that during New York, this little kill zone. Yeah, we'll hit it if we place a fib on this too. We could even go past that.
And I think this is the third move of the market cycle. Third push.
It is
happening.
on a intraday scale. It is, yes.
Yeah.
Right here,
The
1, 2, 3.
Looks pretty good too.
4 hour, 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. I think the 4 hours still has room to go though, because that's just one candle.
Yeah. I think it'll probably break the high, create a an M, a breakout M, and then shoot down after. Probably we'll see what it shows us. Depends.
Yeah, I want to see what it does here first. If it hits this area and rejects, I'll look to buy it. Euro odd. It's currently rallying up. And if you guys have any pairs you want me to look at, drop them in the comments as well. GBP, USD, USD CAD. All right, I'll check those out. GBP, USD.
Oh, GU. Dude, I was gonna call it on the Zoom right now, but it already like hit my area and then it went up.
For sell or
buy on GU around 125,300.
Oh wow, that would have been a nice buy.
Yeah.
I think GU for New York probably won't move much because starting out the week started off in a little consolidation zone accumulation. And it is making its way up. If we go to a 15-minute though, we could see a little more in depth that
look at
bounce off of this kill zone.
Yep.
So we should see it come down a little bit, but I don't see a massive move happening yet for New York.
Yeah. See.
UJ is making its way up too. Oh, and I don't know if I showed this on UJ, but it hit that kill zone right there.
Kill zones are dangerous.
Massively dangerous. UCAD setting up for a sell. Let's check that out. I think I checked it. I agree with that. go to 15-minute or 1 hours first.
Honestly, UCAD does look like a sell, but I'd probably wait for another 4-hour candle to open up.
Here's a good entry, the deuce. Right there.
Let's see. Damn, that was nice. Sheesh.
Right there. Let me delete that too.
Hey,
Place
also
this
on the 4-hour, it broke out to 200 EMA and it retested too.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Yeah, I like the UCAT sell for New York session. But if it doesn't fall where it's at, it should definitely fall around 1.39566.
Mm.
I would love that entry. And then if you look at the 4-hour, there's still room for it to go down into this kill zone area. Take profit would be pretty big too. 130 pips. So you could take a small UCAD sell now and then have another pending entry just 30 pips above this entry. Let's just say right here, right there, right there. I'm not sure that I had that green line marked up for. For this, we got to take off that. So let's just say we'll come back to the 50 pips. We'll set a 50 pip target on UCAD for the sell we're in right now. Stop loss obviously would be we'll use a tight stop on this.
I think 20 pips would be pretty good.
Yeah, from where we're at, yeah, it's a good almost 20 pips. Let's see, hold on. Did it hit this area yet? No, I'll sell right here.
Yeah. So I was gonna say that because it'll probably break that high and then hit that consolidation right there. Yep. And then shoot now.
Yeah, so this would be my sell zone.
Yep.
Stop loss right there.
100% agree.
And this kill zone would be our take profit. Send you guys that chart. If you guys have any charts, feel free to send them to the comments. We'll look at them, of course. Okay, so I did take that small position now though, so just in case it doesn't come up there. All right, so US 30 is definitely making a rally. Pretty surprised it's came up this far, but next target for US 30 is kill zone right here. So we could possibly expect the market to break above these highs and hit that kill zone. And I don't trade US 30 much though. I just
very volatile.
Yeah, I like to analyze it, but I don't trade it. Let's check the DXY real quick. DXY did what I explained last week. When it was in the range, rates below, it'll drop. It should have retested, but it didn't.
I mean, it kind of gave that retest.
Yeah.
Kind of did, but it was a little bit below.
US oil, definitely a nice sell yesterday. Market open. Let me show you guys what I mean. On the 15-minute, check.
Look at that 50 bounce. Look at, they could just sell off of that. That's crazy. Hey, Hussein, are you? I can't hear you for some reason. That's weird. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, hey bro, I can't hear you either.
Okay, now you're good. Now we can hear you.
That's Anthony, honestly. Oh, his mic is muted, bro. You're saying, bro, your mic is muted.
Yeah, is it? I don't know. I wasn't talking. That's all. Someone said if UCAD sells, then oil buys. I don't really pay attention to correlation much because UCAD's been dropping, oil's been dropping. So that correlation is pretty much invalid right now. But I'm up about 5 pips on UCAD sell, the small position I took. Oil, someone said 200 daily EMA. UCAD, I don't know which one. Oh, UCAD. I have to see that happening. UK oil going below. Peter, you still there?
Yeah, I'm watching. What's up?
Okay, I thought you disappeared. Yeah, Euro USD didn't come back for us. It's probably gonna take off.
Yeah, it took off. It said bye.
NZD USD.
I don't trade that bear. It's too slow. It gives you 5 pips every year.
Just like AUD USD.
Especially USD, CHF.
For sure. Instantly, I see a head and shoulders. So,
Kill zone too.
yeah. 1, 2. Check produces. Right here. So deuces are saying entry right there on the 15-minute.
Yeah, that looks nice.
Kill zone.
That looks really nice.
Fib it out. It's about 50 to 62%.
Sheesh, that's already like 4 confirmations.
If I were to sell this, I would just take a quick 20 and get out. But the measured move says 40 pips. The measured move don't lie at all.
And look at that. Right at the low. That's perfect.
That would be a really nice sell. Before you sell though at this entry, wait for a candle to reject it, because what can happen is a candle will hit it, and before it closes, it could just shoot right through it.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys want to wait for that candle to reject before anything changes, probably. Yeah, this could be a nice trade. NZD USD, I'll go ahead and send you guys that.
Yo, I've seen it. I've seen stuff like that rally up and until a new 4-hour candle open up and it just shoots down right away. Which is in 2 more candles on what's it called? NZD USD.
Let me go back to that in a second.
What do you think about a rejection on UJ at 107.085?
0.085?
Yeah. Inside that kill zone?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. UJ reject somewhere around here and give us that inverted. I just wouldn't buy it right now.
Yeah, it's too much momentum down.
4 hours. Very bearish.
I would wait. This could be an Asian session trade. And the 4 hour is pretty bearish. So if we get that, then that would be lit.
I'm going to wait for that candle to close before I do anything.
Yeah. Yo, UJ, the move right now is the third move, the marker cycle. So we'll have to wait for a pattern to show. W inverted head and shoulder, something like that.
Yeah, and the reason why I believe this inverted head and shoulder would be valid is because we had 1, 2, 3, and then it went past 3 one more time. But if it creates an inverted head and shoulder, this is a valid 3 push. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm pretty confident in that. GU, I want to see GU reject off this area. This kill zone it's at. But I believe GU still got some room to push up.
Yeah, man, I should have. Damn.
Gold's making its move. Gold's definitely going to 1760. GJ. All right, GJ's at our entry. So what you would do is you would wait for this candle to close. So 10 minutes. And then whatever it does, you go based off of that.
So you think we should wait for a new 4-hour candle to open?
Which pair?
On DJ.
See, that's what you're good at. I'm not the best at waiting for 4-hour candles. Yeah, possibly, for sure.
Because momentum like that doesn't just like leave a wick and then reverse back down.
Mm-hmm. And it rejected this high 4 times, so let's see what it does. Starting to reject the entry a little bit. Are there any EMAs there? GJ's kind of rejecting.
Yo, have you checked odd USD?
I haven't. I'll check right now, 1 sec. I just did a small position on GJ for a sell.
Let's go.
And then if it fully rejects, I'll take the full position. You said odd USD. What do you see on that?
That I see a kind of
Ooh.
sell and then buy. So it's at a head and shoulder right now and at a kill zone. It'll probably sell till around, I can't really, yeah, right there.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, up a little bit. Up a little bit.
This one?
Right there, yeah, right there. It'll sell to this area, a little bit more down by the 50 bounce on the hourly. I think it's the hourly. Yep. And there's also a kill zone. Yep, right there.
Just see it. Yeah, it's a nice potential head and shoulders.
But that buy move won't happen until around tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, today. It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's what happens when you don't sleep. Yeah, so look at this. It had a kind of a W. 1 push, 2 push, and then 3rd push. So if it rejects, you guys can sell AUD USD in the next 15 minutes. That would be a beautiful sell. And then I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was right. I didn't even have to say it. You see that deuce, Peter? I think you muted yourself. You guys could catch a 40 pip sell on AUD USD.
It's a clean head and shoulder. Does not get nicer than that.
Yeah, and then the take profit lies right on the kill zone on the 15-minute. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close.
You don't think it would drop before it closes?
It could.
Oh no.
It probably will. If it's a clear sell, it will drop like right now. That's if it's a clear sell.
I'm not familiar with the pair, so I don't really know.
Yeah. I like market cycles because you can use it on every pair.
Literally. UCAD came back to our entry and I think it just dropped again.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of accumulating right now. It's not doing much. Go back to AUDUSD real quick. Let me add that to my watch list. Check the comments. we'll see what happens with AUD, USD. I don't really trade this pair, so I probably won't take it. But I'm in a UCAD, so
yeah, UCAD.
Yeah, UCAD looks nice. Hit the 50
Well,
bounce.
Yeah. On the 4 hour, like you said, Peter smacked that 200 EMA.
Yep.
yes. Gold. I love gold. Waiting on GJ. Any other pairs you looking at, Peter?
We went over them already. Just looking at AU right now. CGU took off.
It looks like UJ threw a nice little wick on 4 hour. I think if it closes right there, be a great area for entry.
And to the person in the comments, I don't. Hold on, let me check GCAD real quick. ST, whoever that is, you clearly don't get the way I see the markets. And you clearly trade correlation way too much. And I just, if I'm selling NZD, USD, AUD, USD, pretty sure I'm trading in correlation. But yeah, I agree. Well, GBP AUD is for sure gonna come down a little bit. GBP CAD, nah, I wouldn't sell that right now.
Yeah.
Wait, someone in the comments said sells GCAD.
Yeah, too many equal highs with bullish momentum. I wouldn't sell GCAD.
Yeah, Gabriel, I agree. I'd understand why people are long on whatever BYND, Netflix, and Amazon. Euro USD going for the third push. Deuce it. Yeah, it's for sure going for that third push. 1, 2, and it's pushing up. Ooh, Federal Reserve news. The Federal Reserve of New York just bought all of $23.5 billion repo loan agreement today.
Where are you seeing that on?
Just
special source there?
Yeah. On some channel I follow that sends out news.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
He said, let's check out GBP and ZD, please.
I don't like this pair. I hate this pair. This is why I hate this pair. Look at the 4 hour. You can't find the cycle within this. It's like a little bit of bullish momentum. I don't like that pair. One said USDC chat. Oh yeah, that thing is dropping. just reached the kill zone. If we were to pass that, it'll probably come over here if it goes past that. It's got a little bit of momentum right now, though.
Yeah, on the 1 hour, it's 3 pushes down already, market cycle, and it hit a kill zone. So we might see a reversal.
Yeah, if we see a pattern, we'll definitely see a reversal because
Yeah.
that, for those that don't know how to look at a cycle, look at a reversal first. So you have a head and shoulders, 1 push down, 2 push down, 3 push down.
Yep.
On the 3rd push, you don't enter unless there's a pattern. So if we get something like this, I'd look for an entry right there. Who's drinking water?
My bad, that's me. I spilled the other cup on the table. I couldn't see in the dark.
So yeah, I'd look for a deuce if it pushes up. USD CHF could very well be bullish this week. That's an intraday cycle, and on a bigger cycle, you have 1, 2, 3. So that would be lit. That'd definitely be a lit trade. Okay, let's see. Let's see where we stand with our pairs. USD CAD still in profit. NZD USD pushing up.
See what happened to odd.
Not gonna enter that right now. Still, probably not at all. Just gonna wait another candle on GJ.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm looking at is more for long-term moves. So more trades for London session tonight, to be honest. If anyone has any charts, send them in the chat. I want to see some charts.
Have you checked EJ? Someone said.
No,
Yeah. I don't think we've checked EJ. Someone said EJ. Wait, EG, my bad. Can you look at it? It was EG. Get confused by EG and EJ.
Yeah, I agree on the USD CHF. EJ though looks interesting. See that
right
mini head and shoulders right there. Tanner caught that. It's pretty clean.
Kind of looks bullish.
We're rejected off of.
Hmm.
Yeah, EJ could be bearish.
Yeah, I'm something like that. I'm thinking it'll probably come back down to around 116,500.
Oh, you're looking real long term.
Yep.
Oh, that right there. I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, and the cycle hasn't completed for a reversal. That's 1, 2. This is a level 2 consolidation. So this level 2 consolidation, it could come up here. Don't get me wrong. It could stop hunt to the high. I mean, it could do that.
Yeah, by 200 EMA, by 118, 166, around a kill zone too.
Yeah.
And no, kill zones around 118.83 and 118.0.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep my eye on this week. I'm not gonna enter this right now, but keep my eye on it for the week. UJ is still making its way up. GJ is probably not going to drop, to be honest. UCAD is still in profit. Oil starting to reject that area. Someone said I trade UCAD too much. They're not lying. I don't know why I always end up taking a UCAD trade.
I think UJ just gave us that signal that it's going to be a clear inverted right there.
What did?
UJ. If you look at the 15, we got some turtle soup action going on.
Yeah.
He said turtle soup action.
As long as it closes up.
This could be a mini inverted.
Yeah.
Does this?
I've seen this happen plenty of times. That's how I caught the last one. Had that big day a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll probably have to wait another hour.
Most likely, yeah. It's not going to be as volatile as what happened a couple weeks ago, but it's definitely a clear move.
Yeah. GA is nice mini Head and Shoulders they threw in there.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that GA doesn't correlate with the other GBPs as much. It's weird the way it correlates. Euro odd is dropping.
Hey, go on GCAD. GCAD looks pretty interesting.
What do you see?
Shoot. It'd be helpful if I showed you on my chart, but basically it kind of looks like a cell. It's creating like it's like, hold up.
GCAD could be a sell. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'd have to explain it on my own chart. Well, look at daily. There's so many wicks on that high, and this one's just momentum. It'll probably break. It'll probably break and hit around 176,500. So W on the daily and it hit 50 bounce. Yeah, we'll just have to see if it breaks or not.
On GJ?
What was that?
That thing, GJ is still going up right now.
Yeah, and this is why I didn't enter. I wait for that.
Oh, you did not enter. Awesome.
I wait for a full rejection before I enter.
I think you're gonna get that pretty soon.
Yeah, so New York officially opens in what 30 something minutes. That's when the true moves of all these pairs are gonna pop up.
When you say true move, are you looking for a continuation of direction? Are you looking for it to flip? What do you mean by true move?
So like I'm looking for a UCAD sell.
Okay. So what we've already seen, you're just looking for it to fall through.
Yeah, just more volatility. GJ could still fall. It just depends on.
I think the reason it's still going up is because we got G's right there. So it wants to push in the opposite direction before it goes anywhere, forming like a minor like head and shoulder on the 1 hour. If you look to the left.
Talking about that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really consider that a head and shoulder.
Where price is at right now?
Yeah, because this wouldn't be a nice left shoulder because it's in a range of consolidation.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, yo, Jose, can I point something out? Can you go to the 4 hour on GJ?
Yeah.
So you see how it left a big wick like that? A big wick like that, like 75% of the time it'll have to fill. And in 5 minutes, a new 4 hour candle will open. I'm gonna sell right when it opens because it'll have to fill it. Well, I'll just keep watching and see what's up.
Let's see where it's at.
Right at the head and shoulder too. I might sell the next 4 hour candle.
My goodness. That wick is huge.
Yeah, it's gotta fill.
No, I don't think it's gonna be next 4 hour candle. I think it's gonna fill this 4 hour candle.
Yeah, I'm talking about this one in 4 minutes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We shall see. Yeah, I'm not gonna sell GJ. I don't like.
It's in a pretty good area.
See what happened in 3 minutes. I'm thinking it'll fall right away.
A dude said we're sleeping on GCAD cells, so not sleeping.
Hey, one problem I've always had with my trading view, how could I have my Fibonacci always come out like dark in color? I always have to edit that. Do you have that problem too?
Go to the style and make them all black.
Okay, because I got color.
Use one color, take off background.
Okay.
NZD, USD, AUD, USD. All USD's rejecting, so I might take the sell.
Yeah, I'm already in one.
Yeah,
this is gonna fall. New 4 hour candle reversal.
GJ starting to reject.
Let's see it. 2 more minutes. Let's see what'll happen.
Looks like that next candle will drop.
No, I'm not touching GU today.
That GU already said bye-bye.
Gold is still just flying.
Gold's about to take off.
Hey, look who joined the party.
It's about to run 1736.
My target is 1760.
Yeah, I was looking at 1750, bro. There's got to be something wrong with the alarm on my phone. My thing isn't switched on silent. I don't understand why it hasn't been going off.
I've had
that same problem.
Yep.
Literally, I've had the same problem, dude. My bedtime is set on my phone and every day does not go off.
I don't understand at all. I was literally laying there. I was like, okay, so I'll just sleep for like an hour and a half while I wait on that. I woke up just now and I'm like, okay, this is stupid.
It's probably your phone on silent.
It's not. I the thing on the side isn't on silent.
Wait, don't tell me I have a Samsung.
No, I have an iPhone.
All right.
What do you mean, bro? We're in a group chat. It's blue.
Yeah.
Hey, what I say about UJ? Oh, we already on it.
UJ is definitely doing what I wanted. We'll see.
Let's see what happened.
Looking
Let's
for you
see it,
to start
boys.
dropping, dude.
GJ.
That's
Oh,
my
DJ. Look at DJ, baby. Watch it go.
Let's see how many pips this would be. You could
Yeah.
catch 50.
love that GJ sell, don't you?
Yep.
I'm not in it.
It's back into it's like back up in that range again, kind of how I was explaining on the text. I was like retracement trades for real like that.
I just hopped on it for GJ.
Bitcoin's gonna go to the bottom of my list.
I gotta get my phone figured out. This is gonna take me off if it does this all week. There's no way I cannot function like this.
AU's rejecting.
Yep. I want some profit on AU. It'll probably hit the kill zone one more time on the hourly and then drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
Unbelievable.
What happened?
Just my alarm. I keep thinking about it. Dang, hit my target to a T. Whatever happened with I closed. AU did wick into my target too. I closed it earlier. Remember when I told you guys I was shorting it this morning?
Wait, it was a nice.
Yeah. It's a 4 o'clock candle close for the 15-minute. It was going to be 16 pip stop loss, 16 pip TP. Literally wicked it and turned right back around.
Yeah. GJ's profit.
Look at that big wick on 4 hour candle.
I got a clean entry on the wick of GJ.
Nice.
Small position.
Yeah, boom. And profit. Let's go.
Oh, there goes my alarm right now.
Yo, next time I'll call you, Tanner. I'll make sure I'll call you next time.
It's set 6:30 in the morning, 6:40 in the morning. It goes off just now.
Oh, wait, hold up. You probably put it PM instead of AM.
No, it's on AM. It's on AM right now.
Are you sure?
I'm staring right at 6:30 AM, 6:40 AM.
Bro, how would it go off right now if it's PM, Peter? Come on now.
I have no idea, bro.
That was a dumb moment for Peter.
I just don't understand what's going on, phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna scratch this NZD USD trade already rejected.
Oh man.
GJ's. Y'all should be lit on GJ.
I told you, new 4 hour candle has to fill the wick. I love trading like that. I love selling like that.
I don't know if it'll fully fill. I'd take 50 pips for sure, though.
A TP for GJ should be at 134,730 by the 200 EMA on the 4 hour.
Dang, I'm surprised gold has not rallied off that 15-minute.
Someone said, why you selling gold at 1760? I'm not selling gold at 1760. I'm looking for it to go up there for buys.
I don't think we'll be looking for any gold sales in like 10 years.
I'll never sell gold.
Yeah, we'll never sell gold. Gold's buy till forever.
GJ is pretty lit though.
Gold buy forever. Yep.
Safe haven, baby. Safe haven.
Gold
Definitely a safe haven.
The only one. What's Bitcoin doing? Crashing yet? still going down? Oh boy.
I mean, I don't know.
Bitcoin numbers at?
Bitcoin on April 12th, which is what, 2 days ago. It dropped. How much percent is that? 10, almost 10%. That's a safe haven asset, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what do they call it? They call it the Bitcoin. What do they call gold or Bitcoin?
Oh,
They
the digital Bitcoin or something.
yeah,
like
digital.
that.
No, they call it
Digital
digital
currency.
gold. They call it
Yeah,
digital,
digital
gold.
gold. Digital gold.
Okay. Okay.
Someone said Tupac loves gold. Oh yeah, he does. And Tanner, someone had a suggestion. I was going to suggest this too. Try turning your phone off and reset it.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. I woke up and I was just staring around real quiet, like somebody was watching me. I was like, "Oh no!" Like this is not good.
Yeah, NZD/USD didn't hit my entry.
It barely missed. Barely.
You see how that dude's GCAD cells are looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, if the area doesn't
GJ
break,
too.
it'll be a sell. But if it breaks, it'll continue to go up.
Well, if he sold her right there, he should be able to catch 50 pips easily.
Yeah, if you go to 1 hour. My bad. Yeah, go to 1 hour and then like zoom out, and then you can like draw a trend line from like I can't point it.
There,
No, go down. Can I draw? How do you draw?
you can't.
I'll show you.
Right there.
Sean said
That,
he's
but there's
trying to
another one up
reduce
there.
entry, GJ. Yeah, that's
This
exactly
one?
why. You got it.
From I wish I can show you.
Man, give me the price point.
Price point. So look, let me go on my phone. So
By the
you
time
draw.
you try to tell me where
Okay, look, there's trend line from 175,000. No, from 174,650 till 175,013. It's like a trend line. Not the bottom one, the one that goes at the top from like the highs. It's a trend line from the highs.
74650s right here.
I wish I can show you. It's kind of different on my MetaTrader. It's all good. It's all good. No worries.
GU's probably gonna come back to. It's not that close. Another 20 pips.
Dang, everything has barely moved since I last looked.
It'll move in like an hour to 2 hours. GJ's lit though.
I'm saying check your phone.
It's not a trend line.
Dang, GN's going up too.
Yeah, we in major profit on GJ. Let's go.
Are we really? Let's take a look. I should have took my bigger pair on GJ instead of UCAD.
Oils rejecting. Perfect. USD. AU rejected. AU, that was a nice rejection right there.
Let's go. Profit on both, baby.
UCAD's on my entry. I'm gonna close it and wait.
Yeah.
Same.
I don't like when 15-minute candles consolidate for 2 hours.
With UCAD though, what I noticed is it's gonna make a very strong push whenever you see that. Especially UCAD, dude. I saw it happen with silver. But it reminded me of the way UCAT moves, because that sucker will just stay at the same price and explode.
Yeah, normally the
They bought UG off of the 15-minute deuce. Let's check it out.
15-minute dues.
Not a bad entry.
Yeah, it's on the support too. Pretty nice. But
Should have been able to catch 15 so far. Probably catch 30 pips if
Yeah.
it continues.
it's a pretty nice setup.
UJ, let's go.
What happened with UJ? My computer is lagging, bro, on this connection.
Man, you see,
Oh,
Anthony, did you see them doubting us in the comments? Man, they keep doubting us, bro.
hey, bro, they gotta find out how the winners eat too, one way or another. At first, they'll doubt you, then they'll support you. Hey, but I'm seeing a rejection off that 50 EMA on the 15 for UJ. And then it'll come back, form that other shoulder, and we'll have about let's see. We'll get about 35 pips out of it when it forms that next shoulder.
Man, gold's holding this support at 1728. It might pop out here soon.
Gold hit 1760.
Hey, what's up,
Hopefully
dude?
this week.
What's good, man?
What's up, Peter? What's good, bro? Money.
You guys we should have traded London together. I had some good trades like during London.
So good.
All easy trades, especially on the Euro last night.
Yeah, I bet. US 30 coming up. And I heard a lot of people lost a ton of money on your US 30 last week. I'm not going to name any names or say how, but I'm sure, Tanner, you know what I'm getting at.
I could use my imagination. This is what happens when you listen to a bunch of people that don't know what they're doing. Or that's what happens.
Look at that inverted head and shoulder.
They just like to listen to themselves talk more than they actually know how to do anything,
Yeah.
Actual evidence.
If this 5-minute gold breaks out, I might take a sell or not a sell, a buy on it. And let me check the spread on my broker.
You know what I noticed?
You looking for it to break 1731?
Yep. Because I have my 15-minute breakout already. I missed my entry on it, but I need a safe spot for my stop loss now, because my strategy on gold is after my breakout, I'll just fib that breakout candle. Well, I got a wick entry on it. It's up 40 pips from there now, so nothing I can do about it. So I don't just want to buy now at the top of this 5-minute range, but we'll see if it.
Dude, what's your spread at?
My spread is at. Dang, my spread. Oh, there's no way. Looks like it's at 3.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at mine. It's fluctuating between 1 and 2 pips.
Yep,
Let me
mine
check
too.
mine.
Oh, that's a miracle.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Too good to be true. I'm gonna look on the 1-minute chart and make sure there's not a bunch of gaps.
Let me check.
There it is. Mine's all gapped on the 1-minute chart.
Mine's
And
7
wherever you
pip
get-
spread.
It turns to like 100.
How you guys at 3? Mine's at a 7 to
Oh,
10
no,
pip
it
spread.
Oh, mine just jumped.
It just jumped.
It is at 100. It just jumped to
literally-
100.
It just
No,
jumped.
mine's at 100.
No, mine's a 7 to 8 pip spread.
Yeah, mine's at 9 now.
Yeah,
It was at 1.8, jumped all the way up.
Well, you also got to understand the reason why the spread is coming back down is because a lot of people are losing money. They're
All
not.
just jumped up 11 pips spread. It's
Mine's
ridiculous.
at
I don't know
3
who the heck
pips.
would freaking sell gold right now from all that stuff happening in the economy.
I mean, what you got to understand is people would try to sell gold in areas like this, the retails.
All the time. I listen to
Why?
this.
I don't get it. Like, why?
Listen to
just
this. There's this guy, there's these people I know, right? And so they're in this dude's chat. I'm not going to give out any names either, but this dude doesn't trade with a stop loss. He's one of those, institutional levels, imbalances, blah, blah. Just ridiculous. And so this guy's short gold at the worst possible injury. He took his whole group like 300 pips in drawdown. They were stuck, blowing accounts. And so somebody sent me his chat link. I went in there, told him what he was doing wrong, and that gold is a safe haven, and this is just a panic sell for the people who need to liquidate and get cash because of the economy, and that gold is going to bounce soon. And this is a better spot to buy gold and silver when it's not on a margin account. This was when silver took the dump to like down past $11 or something. So he thought he knew it all and was like, nah, this ain't true. Like all the safe haven things are out the door, blah, blah. I was like, all right. Kept going up, up, up. Just last week again was trying to short gold. Somebody sent his signal to me again, thinking you've got to be kidding me.
Telling the horror story right there.
Yeah, it's really
this is crazy. After a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 week 47% drop on NASDAQ, it's up 27% in the last month.
Is that a 50% retracement right there?
I think so.
I feel bad for people's freaking retirement accounts. Their 401ks are getting eaten up.
And Malcolm lost a bunch of money.
Yep. Bro, when I did life insurance, I used to tell my family all the time, like, you wait a year and a half, 2 years, you're going to see a fat recession, and you're going to come to me crying, tell me you were right. And unfortunately, I'm right.
I feel bad for people. It's not even their fault. We grew up.
It's just false promises.
We grew up with the wrong education.
People don't know any better too. I keep seeing people talk about on Instagram like, "Oh, gas is so low. This is great." Like this is not great. It's not great. It's not good at all. Most people don't understand. You might as well just go broke for a while. Literally, like that's what the economy needs. You don't need all the bailouts. Printing money, this and that, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand how it works. And sure, you could function with lower gas prices, but oil companies are too greedy now. So they're used to making the profit they are. They're never going to let it, like all the people getting laid off every time you see a low gas price. It's what that means. The oil companies are laying a lot of people off, which they are doing right now.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. China's GDP. China and India are 1.2% GDP. Real GDP. They just came. The IMF came out with these numbers, and China is one of the only countries with positive GDP.
Yeah, I was looking at the manufacturing report last month, and it was positive, and I was telling everybody, look, this coronavirus thing is pretty, to me, non-existent there, because how are they having positive manufacturing reports if everybody's dying over there?
Well, bro,
they wouldn't be working.
I did some research last night, and it's a dangerous topic to get into, obviously, because a lot of people could get offended, and it's really politics. But I personally believe what China did was an act of war, because in November, the word had gotten out that there was a virus in Wuhan, right? And then in December, I think December 15th, the US and China agreed on a trade deal.
Yeah, I
Now,
was gonna say.
6 weeks later, 6 weeks later,
I was
they
gonna talk about that.
yeah, 6 weeks later they signed that trade deal. But in that 6 weeks, what they made sure was that inside the trade deal was a basically if a pandemic goes on in the world, then China doesn't have to follow through on its promises to buy from the U.S. during that pandemic.
Oh shit.
And then just a few days after that, China had came out with its first reported case of the coronavirus. Now, for 6 weeks, they had the virus. People were getting it. It was all over the world. Like, think about this. The day South Korea reported its first virus, 24 hours later, the US reported its first case. So there were already thousands of cases without anybody knowing. And that's why I keep telling people stop blaming our own government.
Yeah.
Look at gold.
It's not Trump's fault. It's not anybody. And the media lying about it too. So in my opinion, the World Health Organization and China and people in the US intelligence committees should definitely be held accountable.
Amen. Amen.
Listen to this. If you were to go look at gold on a weekly time frame, this is funny. And a lot of people don't know this either, but China bought gold for 12 months straight in 2019 by the tons. What happened when gold hit 1700? Literally took the biggest dump, bro, back to 1453. Okay, so they knew they had riots in the streets, and then this coronavirus comes out of nowhere. They're holding a load of gold. They know gold's a safe haven. They know what's coming. They literally are so smart, bro, pumping the price on gold, cash out of gold at 1700, stimulate their economy again with that cash because their economy's garbage by buying up at 18,000 or whatever it was at the bottom of the stock market, bought back into the stocks and everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
So they make money both ways, and they don't have a coronavirus, and now the reports are all coming out positive.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like all the stuff going on in the economy, with or without the coronavirus, it would still happen. It's just, I believe what China did is an act of war, basically using people's lives to leverage the economy.
Trade
Of
deal.
course.
And
They're like
Tanner,
that anyways.
Did you know the debt to GDP ratio in Russia is, I believe, 13%, while the US is 105, 106? And what that means essentially is Russia for years has been buying physical gold, gold assets, because they're getting ready to. Russia and China are trying to take over the world dominance. So it's going to be crazy because the U.S. went from a creditor nation to a debt nation, which is sad.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt the conversation, but we can actually buy UJ right now for about
We're a major profit on GJ right now.
Yeah, we could get a quick little like
Let's
10, 15 pip scalp on UJ if you guys want it.
I don't want to buy UJ. I've
down.
had sells on it all morning. I'm not interested.
Oh yeah. No. I would not do that to your mental then.
We're up on AU too.
I'm still gonna wait on UJ, but yeah. I know some people in the chat already took the buys over here.
Well, they got a hell of a good position. I bet you at the bottom of that wick.
Yeah, GJ is super lit.
And if you guys did get that position on UJ, just let it play out because it's going to form another shoulder as long as it comes back up. So don't get scared if you see it retracing.
This 5 minute on gold. Close out.
I don't know. Gold is gonna go up right now.
It's building this. If you look, I have a price trap on there now. It's building a support. How literally all my trades play out. Holding the 15-minute support. If it'll break out, it's gonna go up. Just a matter of getting that breakout candle.
It'll take off.
It already broke out of here.
Take off.
Yeah. Well, I missed again. I remember I told you I missed my entry. My entry is now up 48 pips. Literally zero. Hardly. I don't even
for sure.
No. There's like no drawdown on that entry. Straight up.
It was a nice entry.
Hey, you should sue Apple, bro, for not waking you up on time.
Making me miss my job.
UCAD still ranging in that sell area.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
NZD USD didn't pick me up. I'm a little bummed.
Left without.
Nice.
That's crazy.
When the bus leaves in Black Ops 1, zombies.
Yeah.
You know, the IMF's expectation for China's growth next year is 9.2%. That's fucking massive.
My uncle was telling me that China is wanting to go to war with us towards the end of the year.
I mean, I don't think we'll see a guns war, guns blazing.
I hope not. I'm not trying to get drafted.
I don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Getting out of San Diego.
I definitely want to move to Puerto Rico.
Me too. I'm gonna go hang out with old Peter Schiff there.
That's my guy.
I was listening to his video when I went to sleep, his podcast. So
his last podcast was really good.
Yeah, he just understands the economy on a different level. I just don't really like. He's truthful and stuff, but I don't really like how like negative he is about. You know what I mean? Like he's so
he's
right
pretty
about
negative.
It, but I don't want to hear somebody talk that negative about the economy all the time.
Yeah, people like him though, they're so accustomed to sharing the negative news that he forgets to be positive.
And it isn't even like it doesn't really. I don't know. It's just weird. Like I don't know why you would want. It's almost like those kind of people prey on the downfall of the economy. It's like just because they're holding gold, like they're balling out of control right now. But you know, they're literally wishing for it. You know, because that's what's going to keep driving the price.
Yeah. I was going to say something. I forgot. Yeah, one thing I noticed is most economists understand that gold is the safe haven, not Bitcoin.
Keep in mind, though. And go for it, bro.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't understand why you don't see any firms like talking about buying gold, because I have a buddy who's on the trade floor in Chicago. Like we've been playing Warzone every night together, and I was asking him last night, or I was like texting him during the day yesterday. I was like, you know, you need to look into buying gold. Like yesterday morning, right before it had that huge run, and he's like just not too excited about it. You know, I don't know. Maybe he was. I don't know. Just kind of weird to me. Like nobody else is like on it as much. You know.
Yeah.
You don't see any firms suggesting it or anything.
The thing is you gotta understand is sad truth is they don't want people to get rich. And another thing I learned is that look at what the Federal Reserve did, basically the $6 trillion bailout. Who benefits from it, right? The poor, lower class people, they benefit from it because a $1,200 check can really make a difference. The businesses, the big businesses, they get bailed out. But who's not benefiting from this? Think about it.
The middle class.
This is a perfect example of the middle class slowly getting wiped out.
It's always been, listen, this is back in the 50s, like when we got off of the gold standard, it was all built on a gold standard. When I don't know. Can't tell you when the last time I've driven through cities and seen skyscrapers and like or a new city being developed. Like since we've been off of gold standards, like I just haven't. I don't. Obviously I wasn't alive then, but I don't see a thriving country like that. You know what I mean? I don't see like it's
The
just
Federal Reserve is just doing everything wrong.
everything.
Not
You would
doing
think they would have it figured out by now. It's like they literally do it on purpose.
Yeah, I think I was listening to Peter Schiff, and he was saying when this happened in the 20s, all they did was stop government funding, and everything went back to normal before they knew it was fucked up.
yeah.
Like, read your own history book, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely a book everybody should read is Lords of Finance.
Who's that by?
I don't know how to say their name. Liaquat Ahmed.
Send that in the chat.
It was over in 1929, the Great Depression, and the bankers who broke the world. And this is the truth about the Federal Reserve, no conspiracies. So it's pretty dope.
Dang, got 5 minute on gold. Did not want to break out. Still over that support though. We'll have to see.
Stall for a little bit more.
Damn, it just retested your entry.
No, it didn't. It didn't come down.
Oh, right here.
Did it?
It did, yeah. It came all the way down to 26.3.
Oh no, it didn't. It was a few pips off. It did come back down. It was like 4 pips from my entry. It's already back up 30 pips off of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
I just noticed this.
That
Look
would
at
have been
this.
the entry right there. Look at it just rallying off of there again. It's
What
ridiculous.
pair was that? Oh,
Look at Euro USD being sneaky. It threw in a 5 minute head and shoulders. And it dropped. Sneaky.
Have you guys traded anything this morning or no? Besides your GJ?
Yeah.
We took a UCAD trade.
UCAD
You guys
sell.
had UCAD buys?
That's
So
not sell.
Okay.
It's actually in profit from where we entered at about 10 pips, but now it's dropping. But it's just consolidating, so we got out.
and then the
See,
GJ.
I got out.
There's a trend line that picked UCAD up. I have a trap on there, but I wanted it to break more below. Now it's sitting on top of my trap, which I always keep an eye on these things because it can be bad news real quick.
And then there was a GJ sell. And then
Yeah, I see it. I was here for the GJ sell. Yeah.
And then the NZD USD sell that didn't hit my entry. The AUD USD sell. It's in profit. And then move slow.
Who's talking about GCAD?
I don't know. Some guy in the chat.
Is
The New York Stock Exchange opens and it's open.
Here comes gold. Come on, pop through there on the 5 minute.
The New York Stock Exchange opened 3 minutes ago. Gold. Liddy.
Damn, I heard the birds chirping right now.
Oh, that's the best, bro. That is
the
best.
Dude, look at that.
The birds have been up early, like where I'm at. They've been up at 1:30 in the morning chirping.
Yeah. Aren't they? They're all coming back north.
I don't even know what birds do. If you want me to be honest with you, they do bird stuff. I don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah, no, there's hella parrots that are always by my parents around this time of the year. Like the most beautiful birds, bro. Like bright green color, unreal.
Yeah.
My dog's always trying to chase them.
Huh?
Oh, it's
What'd you
gone.
say, Hussein?
There was a company that had like a 400% gain yesterday.
Oh gosh,
it was ridiculous. It's gone though. stock exchange just opened. So
IRS shutting down.
look at NAS 100 and US 30, how they spiked down and just shot up like crazy.
I'm starving, man.
And me too.
Same. I'm about to make some Kodiak flapjacks.
I'm munching on some chips right now at
Oh,
6:30
that's
in the
healthy.
morning.
I would have said
That
let's go eat, but everything's closed.
Amazing. Oh man, Denny's. Hey, he was saying I'm a hell of a lot closer to you. Like half the distance.
Like 5 minutes.
Yo,
I'm
look
so
at EU. It's looking interesting.
I'm ticked that my alarm wouldn't go off. I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah,
Oh my
same.
god.
You see how in the 1 hour they're stretching up the highs? They're just giving
Mhm.
higher highs, and if you draw a trend line,
Bro, that's not. I don't know where you learned how to draw trend lines like that. Can you send
No.
it to?
Can I
the-
show you? Can you screen share me for like two minutes?
Send it to our little group chat real quick. Send the screenshot to our group chat real quick. I
Okay.
want Tanner and Anthony to see how you draw trend lines.
Okay,
Oh,
I've
God.
seen them, bro. I've seen them.
It's
Is
it's
it-
kind of weird.
It works. It works for you, but damn, I've never seen that.
It's
Oh, you talking about me, Peter? You talking about? Or it works
So
for
let
me.
me-
It works for Peter.
Let me just explain it, because
Peter.
if you guys see it,
Oh.
what's up?
Oh, before you do, not South Africa cut interest rates yesterday, so USDs should be a good pair to trade this week.
I don't even know. I didn't even know you traded that.
Bro, look how it moves. See this?
Damn,
Yeah, look at it on the daily.
that's a holy lot of pips.
Yeah, these exotic pairs actually move real nice. Peter, I only draw trend lines like that when I do.
Yeah,
I do
I know, but there's a way to
divergence.
explain it.
I'll
Why
let
I
you-
draw like that sometimes.
What pair is that?
He has an
You.
accent. I said you have an accent. You can draw trend lines like that.
Yeah.
He's got a Middle Eastern accent.
All right, let me draw it for the people and I'll let you explain.
Alright.
Go ahead.
So when you first drew that trend line from that high over there, you see how the next side they stretched it out.
Mm-hmm.
So there's people selling, and what they do, they take them out 2 times. They create two highs after that, and they just keep stretching it out. The third time is a charm, and it becomes bearish. And if you look on the what's it called, hourly, it'll probably come down to that kill zone where Hussein has it, and then shoot back up. And if you go on the daily, it hit the 50 bounce. So for right now, it's a sell until that kill zone, and let's see if it rejects that kill zone. If it rejects it pretty good, gives you a nice wick and all that, boom, I would get into a buy.
I'll take a sell for 20 pips. Money
Off
trade.
EU?
Yeah.
Oh, it came back up to price.
Euro USD. By the way, for everybody who's watching, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, because we're gonna do more live streams that I'm not gonna make.
So your
Because the
alarm
alarm won't wake
Your
him up.
timer.
Tanner. You kill me, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's so annoying. I can't and then I set my alarm wrong last night when we were getting on Zoom. I set it completely for PM and not AM. I don't know how I didn't. I telling you, this phone's like playing jokes.
Look at the
Next time I'm gonna
spoil.
call you.
The
Yeah,
spoil
dude.
rejection I had set. It's looking beautiful.
Yeah.
You said you're taking EU for 20 pips,
Reserve.
so you see it rejecting off that 50 on the 15.
I don't know where the 50 is, but yeah. We made a 5-minute head and shoulders, so yeah, we could catch 20 pips. I'm in already. I entered that.
Yeah, I'm in profit also.
We'll see what happens. GJ's in profit. I entered that on the wick. This candle.
Yeah, I got a solid entry off the 5-minute. Literally like right off the top of that shoulder on the 5-minute. Or of that.
Ooh, USD CAD's in profit. Where's I hope he's still on the call. The guy that said, "Why would I
Or
sell
you
USD CAD?"
He's like, oh, it actually went down.
Oh, ridiculous.
Is there trolls in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a troll.
Oh,
Not a
God.
troll, but a smart ass.
Yeah, I've had those before on my Zoom calls. They hate and all that, and they draw a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you have to
He's in
turn your
profit.
annotation off.
He's in profit on GBP CAD. So that's good.
Yeah.
50 pips. I'd take that. You're up 26 pips on UCAD. Hey, let's go. Let's go.
I
And
should
we
have
up
held
on
that.
UCAD, GJ, and AU.
UCAD's about to hit my TP.
Let's go.
I'm not in UCAD. This is why I didn't get in, Anthony, because it didn't fully create that shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't create the neckline.
Take a look at that. My computer keeps. Oh, there it goes. I'm
Hey, that
running
could
off
be a
my
fake out.
hotspot, so
That could be a fake out. On UJ?
UJ is definitely going to be going up, but
Yeah.
oh, I just finally saw UCAD on my screen. That's beautiful. My
Oh, wait, hold
entry,
up.
my entry is up.
Hold up. No,
I
no,
closed out.
no.
But I'd be
UJ
up
is still a
30 pips on it.
sell.
Yeah, of course.
Still a
as
sell
soon as
to
it drops.
107.
I was telling him
UCAD.
saying till 107.085, and then I'll have
No.
a little
0.029.
right there. Yeah, I don't know where exactly, but I'm not gonna go based off the bottom of that kill zone. I'm gonna get it right where my floor is.
Tanner, did you get in gold? Looks like
Yep.
it broke out.
Yeah, I've already been in it, bro. When it came back down to my support, I entered it.
See, I told you guys an hour ago. I said in an hour our trades will play out. Okay, you can now.
GJ is playing games, bro.
Oh, gold should just take off right here. There's this huge wick off of it. Like, it should just be playing out. I don't understand why it's moving like this. Come on.
No, give it time.
Well, I'm saying that, but it,
Patient, my son. Patient.
I just wanted to go up more pips,
Because
Hey, we all want
I get
pips,
what
bro.
you're saying. I get what you're saying because usually you look at the chart, it's like, oh, it moved 1,000 pips. When you get in, it's only moving like 10 pips.
Yeah.
It'd be like that, bro.
It would be like that. Oh, you should probably hit 1740 in the next hour.
Could do it in the next
We need the clean breakout, and we need a 15. So this 15-minute candle that's forming this. Oh, there we go. Nice. Big pump on gold. Big pump. We need this 15-minute candle to close out, which it's looking like this is going to close in less than a minute. This 15-minute candle close, gold's gone. It's going to fly up.
Yeah, I can't even check the last.
I'm buying another Porsche off of this gold trade.
What yours? Or what kind of Porsche is it?
That one's a Cayman.
Nice. I want the
There we
Porsche.
go. Close. Do what?
I want a GTR.
Yeah,
I want a
GTR.
Hellcat.
GTRs are cool.
Try and get a Prius.
I'm probably gonna get a Tesla though this year, sometime this year.
Hey. No, I'm gonna buy a Camry, bro. And I'm not copying that until I get my Ferrari.
Bro, first get a muscle car, have fun with it, and then after that, you get a Tesla, save
Bro.
gas and all that. No.
Did you just hear what you said? Have fun first. You're not supposed to have fun first.
Well, you're gonna probably enjoy it for a couple of months and get bored of it, and then get the
Exactly.
Tesla.
And then you're still stuck with that.
That's what I'm saying.
Unless you trade it in and just take an L.
Okay, you can. Super dumb lit.
Look at that engulfing candle. It said boop.
Oil, NZD, USD. I'm still mad that it didn't hit my entry. Did reject off the 62 perfectly though.
Dude, I had this trap that played out on GU yesterday morning. It was insane, bro.
This one?
Oh my
No.
gosh. It was a buy
This
down
one.
at 1697.06. And again, I just fib out that 15-minute breakout candle and then get an entry, literally a wick entry. If I would have still held that thing or left the runner, I'd be
Wait,
up.
what pair? GU? Or
No,
gold?
on gold. I'd be up
Oh,
400.
Hey, 1735. Almost at 1740.
Come on. Yeah, my stop is at break even. And if you guys are in gold, take something off. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Take something off and then put a stop loss and profit. Gold's gonna go. There we go. Pumping. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Gold for the trade of the day. For me at least. That's Peter. So you were asking about my TPs last night, right? It just depends on the range to the left. Is what my TP is like gonna be,
Look at this perfect retest. This one.
Royal
Damn,
USD CAD 26 pips. Nice.
Damn it, I was gonna say gold should hit 1740 in the next 15 minutes, but then I didn't want to sound like I was over exaggerating, so I said hour.
Nah, it's you know how gold can go, bro. It can do some crazy things, but I'm bagging up some pips right now with gold. Let's go. I'm up 50 pips on it.
Bro, UCAD is about 40 pips for my entry.
My spread is only like 7 pips too. Gold. Hey, you can just hit TP. Ding, ding, ding.
Bro,
First
the
take
gold
profit of the
just
day.
jumped from 2 to 10.
First take profit of the day. USD CAD. It only took 2 hours. You see, guys, that's what patience does.
Tesla is awesome. Lasts long time and hold value. One of my buddies just bought a new Tesla last week.
I want the P100D.
Yeah. A little ludicrous plus. So you guys put out GJ Cells, which put out. You guys put out USD CAD, which put out.
GJ hit
AU
20 pip. AU sells, which is up in profit.
You guys put out NZD USD, and then come on and put gold out.
NZD USD is invalid.
Look at gold. Oh my gosh. It's destroying somebody's account. So one of my buddies, he knows this guy who owns a tech firm out of Singapore. This guy apparently I have a conspiracy theory, if you want to call it that, but he apparently wanted to mess around in the market, so he funded a live account with $2 million and short gold yesterday. He was at 136% margin yesterday. Blew his $2 million account.
What an idiot.
Hey, it's okay. He's donating, bro. Let him be.
Yeah, I'm taking his $2 million right now. That's so
Gotta take a piece
stupid.
of it.
Tanner, you couldn't tell him just to give you that money or something?
I mean, I wish I would have known, bro. That's just gonna give it out. So when I think about things like that, either somebody A, really is balling out of control, or B, that company is not doing well. He was thinking, how can I make a quick come up, threw money into the market on him. If you're going to play in the market with that much money, you can't be on a margin account taking that, or you can be on a margin account. You just have to know what you're doing.
And yeah, you can't take freaking sell closing your eyes.
Yeah, I think that you're safer not being on a margin account and actually just investing in, like, having a different kind of account, so you're not running like that. It's a good way to take a lot of losses.
Yeah.
$2 million, damn.
That's insane.
Yeah.
If he would have donated that to me, I just went straight to the strip club and threw it all in there.
Damn. Bought gold? Bro, 100 lot? Oh my God.
Basically what he probably did.
Standards?
What's about his 1740?
Hey, are you still in the GJ trade?
Mm-hmm. USD's doing good.
Dang, can't even stop thinking about me oversleeping earlier. I had a dream about me flying a helicopter too.
Dude, I've had the worst trading dream, like the stupidest trading dream ever. Like, it's Santa Claus and candles.
You're thinking about it too much.
Not like dead serious. I've had like stupidest dream.
What is going on? I don't even remember my dreams.
Gold. Let's see if it's got a second wave in it. It might pop high here again. I see a wick on that 5-minute candle that looks like a weak retest. We'll see.
Damn, nice.
So I know we just shorted UCAD. Do you see it flipping as soon as UJ flips, makes its move? Do you see UCAD coming up?
They don't correlate pretty well.
Yeah, nah, I definitely have noticed that because those are like one of my two hottest pairs.
Yeah,
but
they do the same thing, but
not at the same time.
Yeah,
I think UCAD's lagging to UJ sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times.
Yeah, come on, gold, just plow through this. See, I'm not gonna take this trade, but because I'm already in one, but I'm gonna watch.
My goodness, GJ.
Want to give us the pair so you're not building all the suspense?
Oh, I was just gonna say on gold on this, I'll also play like traps on smaller time frames sometimes, like 5 minute and 1 minute. It's just in that accumulation right now, because sometimes on gold when I miss my entries, I'll just same thing again, go to 1 minute, trap it out, and then gives you tight risk if you're still going to be right about the trade.
Makes sense.
Should pop through here soon if it's going to at all. So remember when I said 1736 on gold, it whacked it literally to a T. Because I had a level there at 1736.
Yeah, it's floating at entry, dude.
I'm closing GJ because Euro GBP's all in And that falls, that means GU and GJ do the exact opposite. That's the only correlation I really look at.
Come on. Yeah, at another zone after 1736 to up to 1750. So if you guys are in gold, take something off of the table. Do not get greedy.
3828 area. No, don't sell you GU river asset. I wouldn't sell that yet. 1.382. Let me check. Oh yeah, for sure. We could see that happen. Because I have a kill zone marked up on a much higher time frame. I wouldn't doubt seeing UCAD drop another 50, 60 pips.
Mm-hmm. I was just looking at that. It wants to keep going from where it's at on the 30-minute.
Especially if it breaks this low, this thing's gonna smash down, and it already did a nice 50% rejection.
I'm waiting for my UCAD buy, bro. Got my limit set.
You're gonna buy it?
Sorry, UJ. I'm gonna buy it once it drops another like 20 pips.
I'm not gonna touch a buy until I see a pattern.
Dude, I watched the way like you guys trade, and I am so conservative. Like I don't. It's just so weird for me, bro. I'm so stuck in my ways.
See,
I don't know. Like I don't know. I get confused sometimes, I guess.
it works though.
I have to see the same thing over and over again. Like if I don't see what I'm looking for on every trade, the same thing, I don't take it ever.
That's smart though. Prevents you from a lot.
The Tanner cut out until I can't hear him.
Nah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I was just saying, I just do the same thing so much, like over and over again, that unless I see it, I'm just so stuck in my way. Like I won't take an entry anywhere else doing anything else.
Yeah, it's the same with me too. Like market cycles, I've been doing it for 2 years now, and I just see it. It's like over and over, same shit.
It's like if I hear somebody, even like when you guys are talking about something, like I'll just immediately go, and obviously, I want to look at things the way that I do. It's just how we all do it. But I don't know, bro. I just have such an issue like trading at all outside of that.
It's the conservativeness.
Yeah, it really is. I'm sometimes too conservative for my own good, because if I would really let more loose on things, I don't know, could play both ways, because it might be better that I'm like that, just kind of stick to the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, well, all right, people on YouTube, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream. I hope you guys all had gotten some value and caught some pips.
Gold popped again.
Gold is in profit. Definitely.
Gold up 60 pips for me.
Lit, so I'll send that to the chat too, because Tanner called the trade. Catch you guys on Tanner, Peter, Anthony. Y'all want to do London session tonight?
Yeah,
I'm down.
I'm down. Yeah.
All right, for sure. Catch y'all at London.
All right, peace out.
Guys, good night. Well, good morning.
What a good way to end the call.
Later, bro.